Y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy Domwork, man, and look, I'm back with some more Random Wreck gameplay, but I'm gonna be analyzing and breaking a few things down, so hopefully somebody can get something from this video. Now, as y'all can see, we down 10 in the second quarter, and I haven't even scored a point yet. And like I told y'all in my last video, in order for the point guard to do his job, everybody else has to do their job too. And what we're looking at right here, this is bad spacing. I don't know why certain people seem to be afraid of the corners, but if you go down the court and nobody's in that corner yet, that's where you want to be at. Because you want to give your point guard room to initiate the offense. And if I'm getting a screen in the middle and I got two guys on the wings, there's literally nowhere to go. And again right here, I'm already getting a pick from the big man. So what is this dude doing? Why is the corner wide open and nobody's over there? And I know what some of y'all gonna say, oh, you got this man wide open right here on the wing. But as y'all can see, we down, and he's part of the reason for that. For one, he's playing no D, and for two, he cannot score. And look, I'm in takeover, and I'm trying to get the team back in the game, so I'm not really checking for somebody who got us in a hole. And again, it's not about being a ball hog or being a selfish player, nothing like that. But as the point guard, you gotta put your team in the best position to score. And again, right here, y'all see why I'm telling y'all that pressing me is a bad idea. Because if I get a step on you like that, it's a bucket. And that's why it's important to have a mid-range game, because a lot of dudes just think, okay, if I force him off the three-point line, he's probably gonna go try to dunk and I got help in the paint. It's not a lot of people that expect that mid-range pull-up. But here again, we have more bad spacing. Now I'm trying to run a pick and roll with the center on the left wing, and I got nobody on the right side of the court. And to make matters worse, once I get free off the screen, here he comes wrapping up to the three-point line for no reason at all, bringing his man in front of me. So instead of getting a three right there, I gotta wait for it to clear out, and I go into a mid-range pull-up. And I be trying to tell randoms this all the time, bro, but look, if we're having a hard time scoring the ball, it's probably because the spacing is terrible. And I know a lot of people don't like to hear this, but sometimes the best thing you can do for your team is stand still in one spot. Just spot up. I'm tired of hearing people use the excuse about, oh, I didn't pay $50 on my bill to sit in the corner and all this dumb shit. Because even though I do agree that, yeah, you should be able to do your thing at times and all that, yeah, that's true. But at times, you're supposed to sit your ass still too. Or at least if you want to move around, just don't get in anybody else's way. And that's why I be trying to say, like, movement ain't really the problem. The problem is you're moving without a purpose. I promise y'all, when I come into the wreck on a shooting guard or a small forward, all I'm doing is either going to the corner and spotting up or going to the wing and spotting up, and I promise you I'm dropping at least 25 points off a catch and shoot. And that's because a lot of dudes in the wreck, they lack the discipline. They just want to help off and help on everything else except for guarding their own man. Now this right here is a dot, but I can't really blame them for not shooting it, because dudes do be jumping from the paint. But bro, what the fuck is that?
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell.
And look, that's why I be telling y'all, I don't come into the wreck on a point guard with the intentions of dropping 30 points. But sometimes I have no choice. Y'all seen I had 0 points coming into the second quarter. That's not because I couldn't get a shot off. But the weird thing about Random Wreck is that if I come in here on a build like this and I'm firing off threes and I got us in the lead, I'm the villain. They gonna say I'm a ball hog, they gonna tell me to pass the ball. But if we're down and I bring us back, now I'm the hero, now I'm Kobe. They was in the game chat calling me Kobe and all this shit. And y'all see how I'm scoring and trying to get us back in the game, and look at what my team is giving up. One of the most annoying things in 2K is having to work for every bucket that I get and watching my teammates just hand the other team buckets. But nothing is more annoying than this right here. So look, big man sets me a pick, I go right, I see the center coming up, I fake him out, he flies out of bounds. Now, why on earth is this big man still holding the screen when the paint is wide open? And this goes back to what I said earlier. Everybody has to do their job. Now, I did mine. I got the center to commit, and all he had to do was roll to the paint and take the easy layup or dot the corner if the corner man dropped down, but instead, he want to pop and break. So now we down 46-52 with about 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Now, right here, this is how you punish defenders that just want to run into you. If they aren't lockdowns and they ain't spamming you or nothing like that, you hit them with a couple of size ups, they end up behind you, you crab them, and it's an automatic bucket. Now right here, I don't like this pass, but I just throw it anyway because I see he's ahead on the break and I know I'm doing a lot of scoring, but he ends up hitting me back and I get the three I wanted anyway. So y'all can see I'm scoring my ass off and doing everything I gotta do to keep my team in the game. So really, all my dudes gotta worry about is getting stops and playing D. But as y'all can see, ain't no D being played. This man just walked down the court and got an easy dunk. And one thing I'll never understand is why dudes don't pay attention. This man has a finishing takeover under his player. All he's been doing is dunking the ball. Why don't you let him prove that he can shoot? Now check this out. This is what I call the offensive champions right here. It just seems like dudes don't realize that they don't always have to be involved in the play. Just let me in the center run the pick and roll like we doing right here, clear it out, space it out, and good things are gonna happen. Either I'm gonna score, or the center's gonna roll or pop and get the ball and make a play from there. Or if it's spaced out properly and the center has to come up out the paint to guard me on the pick and roll, that's gonna open up back cuts for all the off-ball players. Now, of course, there's other ways to score than just the point guard in the center running pick and roll all day, and I get that. But when you're trailing in a game and you're trying to make a comeback, you want to be efficient. And I know some dudes are going to say like, oh, if you want to play like that, we'll go play Pro-Am. And to me, I just think that's a bullshit excuse to be an idiot out here. I don't care if I'm playing Rec, Park, Ante-Up, Pro-Am, whatever I'm playing, the main goal is always to win. And in order to win, you gotta have some type of strategy out here. And what I like about solo rec is that strategy can change from game to game depending on what type of builds you end up matched up with. So it's a nice challenge to kind of figure things out on the fly, but once you find something that's working, you want to stick with it. But look, man, we got 2 minutes and some change left in the fourth quarter. We finally got a 3-point lead. Now I'm coming down the court right here. I see my man wide open in the corner. I kinda hesitated on the pass, and on top of that, my pass accuracy ain't all that high, so the pass gets there a little bit late, but luckily he still drives and gets a 2 out of it. And I don't know what happened, but it seemed like my teammates just flipped the switch, because now everybody's getting stops, everybody's hitting their shots, and now we're looking like we're actually trying to win the game. And this right here is probably the nicest thing I've seen the whole game, bro. He sets a nice little brush screen right there, pops immediately to the corner, he's wide open, and what do you know? And that's a perfect example of what I'm talking about. If you do the right things, get in the right spots at the right time, it's on the point guard to see you and make the play. So make sure that you're doing what you need to do, and the rest will take care of itself, man. But look, hope y'all enjoyed the gameplay, man. And as always, I appreciate all the support. I got a couple of new builds I'm working on, so those will be up real soon. If you're not following me on Twitter, man, be sure to give me a follow over there at BeLikeDom. And y'all already know what it is, man. Stay up. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one.